from a regulatory submission, let's start with behind where that submission comes from, and what initiates it. And so, what should let's start kind of at the C-suite. What should they be looking at? What should they be thinking about? Whether it's the country they start in, or what determines what starts the process of then moving it to the regulatory department and starting those interactions for whether it's a 510K or PMA or de novo or a breakthrough technology submission.
Sure, sure. Very good questions. That I get asked that all the time. At what point along the way do we bring regulatory to the table? Can we can we push them off until a little bit later after we develop the product and maybe bring them in and all they have to say is no problem, 510K and away we go. It's that easy. Well, I wish it was that easy. It's typically not. The regulatory landscapes become very complicated. Uh, Not only which pathway, whether it's this kind of submission or another kind of submission, but the impact of those pathways on international submissions, which could come later or could come earlier or could come simultaneously, depending on marketing strategy, but also depending on regulatory advantage.
Mm.
You can try to put together a regulatory pathway which addresses both entry into the United States market and the European market, maybe the Canadian market. You want to hit all those three first and then roll out to China and then go to Australia. Whatever your strategy is, sometimes that testing or design can overlap. And it's good to know those things up front. What is the regulatory impact? I strongly recommend to companies, whatever size company you are, do bring your regulatory expert in, bring them to the table early in the process.